Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Finspan playthrough. So this one was sort of viewer requested, and it actually was it kind of falls in line with a thought I've had for a while, which is what will the games look like if we crank the difficulty to its max? And so this is something that I've thought about for other games, and when you guys wanted to see a playthrough of the AI on the hardest setting with the Ravel mode. So we're going to crank it up to 11, and we are going to try to see how this works out. So the we're going to be doing the the normal at the difficulty 5, which means it uses the stormy side of the scoring card. So they score more. They have more counting towards each week's objective. And then for every card at the end of the game, they're going to score 4 points. For every school, they're going to score 6 points. And then because we are using the level 5 mode for their since we're using level 5, if they have more than we do for the week's objective, they're going to score an additional 3 points. So whoever, we will fight for that 3-point thing. So on here it says the player who receives the most points from this week's objective score also scores 3 additional points. Then we're going to be doing the Ravel mode, which if you guys check out the last playthrough I did with the Ravel mode, we're going to do Ravel level 4, where X is level 4, so they're going to score 4 points for every fish in that column. So let's go ahead and shuffle up these cards. We'll have to kind of see what we can do with this. So there's going to be our Ravel card. Slide this out. Okay. So they're going to score. Was this what we did last time? I can't remember if this is the one we did last time. I think, I don't know. I don't think it was. So they're going to score, basically, they're going to score 4. So they're going to score 4 points for every fish in this column, and then -1 for every fish here. So right now they're just going to net 2 points, because this gives them 4, and then this gives them -1 each. Okay, so these are our starting cards. We'll go ahead and we've given the starting stuff too. We've got 2 starting cards there. 1, 2, 3 with our starting 5. Let's take a look at what we have. So we're going to have to figure out how to do some card draw, because I don't want to give them points in this column. So we're going to have to figure out how to get card draw without having to do that, which this will give me some to start off with, which could be good. All right, so let's remove their card and let's get started here. And all right, so I think we're going to play a fish, and that's a nice normal thing to start with. Let's go ahead and play out the... Well, I have the... Yeah, I can place these out. So let's go ahead and play out. We're going to dump this and this to play the Smooth Cheek Lantern fish. It's going to give us 2 eggs and 2 cards when we play it. We're going to play that there. So we'll get our 2 eggs and 2 cards. Okay, let's see what they're going to do. So they're going to turn 3 fish to a school, convert these into fish, and then get 2 eggs. All right. We need small fish, so the barrel eye we're definitely going to get out, and we're going to spend 2 eggs for that. We'll spend those 2 eggs and get this barrel eye. We'll get him out right here. Another small fish for us, and they by default start with 5 small fish, so we need to really try to get these guys out as best as we can. Okay, they're going to convert these into fish and then get 2 eggs back. Okay, we're going to play this out, and we're going to play this swordfish. So it's a big fish. It's going to cost us an egg, a card, and a young. And we're going to get this fish out. I'm mostly doing this so that I can get, so that I'm able to get some card draw here. Let's go here. We'll get to hatch this egg. And then we get to draw 3. I'm getting no when activated effects for that column, which is kind of rough. Okay. They're going to place this there. They're going to get a fish. Doesn't have a everybody effect, so they won't get anything for that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this out. I can get out this guy, and can I get out? I can't get these 2. So maybe with 1 turn I can get these 2 out, and then yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is try to lay some eggs. So we have no eggs to lay here. We can lay an egg here, which will pop that down. We'll lay an egg here. And then we'll go here and lay an egg. Okay. Ugh. They're going to take a card. So I'd like to get this guy out. I'd like to get these two out, which I have the cards and the eggs for. So let's hatch. I'll get 1 hatch, 2 hatch, 3 hatch. So maybe we need to run the eggs again. Wait, do I have this? No, we'll play the fish. So we're going to play out this red lionfish. It's going to require a card for us to play, so we'll discard that guy. This will get played out in the sun area. So I'll place this out here. And then with its ability, when played, we can play another fish in the sun area. Oh, it has to be in the sun area. That's okay. Then we will get rid of this to place out this Arabian carpet shark. When played, all of our predators get an egg. We'll place this carpet shark. It might be worth just putting this here, even though it's going to give them points, but I need card draw. And kind of given what we got going on, it's not going to be good if I can't get stuff played out. So we're going to do that. They're going to remove and get a card. Okay. So we're going to end up losing this objective because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I have 6. Okay, so there's a chance we could tie for it. So I think we're good for that then. Unless I play out this guy, then I can beat him for it. But I don't have another card to play out, so that kind of throws me off. So let's just hatch some stuff, and we'll kind of get some stuff going. So we're going to hatch an egg. Boom. Come all the way down here. We'll get another hatch off. Come here. We'll move those guys together. We'll come here. We'll hatch. We'll come down here, and we'll move something. I'm not going to move anything. Okay. And then they're going to replace that there. They're going to convert these into a school. They're going to hatch those 2 eggs and get 2 eggs back. And now we're at the end of the round. So let's do end of round scoring. So small fish, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which gets me 8 points. If my pen would work. Okay. So I've got 8 points. They have 5, 6, 7, which is going to get them... Oh, I'm sorry. I miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 12 points. They get 14 plus 3 because they won the objective there. These will get removed. This will get removed. And then we'll shuffle these up and begin round. Oh, plus the Ravel scoring. I forgot to do that. So plus, they get 4, 8 points, minus 1, 2, 5. So they get plus 3 again. Okay. They get, they got a lot of points there. So we should be good on getting the young set up here. Okay. So I think I'm going to take a dive down this side to get a card. So we'll get a card draw. No card draw, card draw. And I can take something from my discard pile. And I think I want... we might want to get this. This giant oarfish is going to come in clutch, but I want it for later. So we'll keep an eye on it for now. I think we'll keep it there, and then we'll see. Okay, so let's see what they do. They're going to place this out here. They're going to turn these into a school. They're going to hatch 2 eggs, and they're going to lay 2 eggs. Okay, so if I put something here, that's going to maximize. Well, that's going to get them 12 points at the end of every round, minus 6 points. So it's going to net them 6 points total, whereas right now it's 4 points. I'm sorry, 8 points. They only get 3 points right now. So if I place another fish there, they're going to net an extra 3 points. So I probably don't want to do that. So I'm going to probably just leave this as is, and we're just going to rely on those 2 to get us card draw. So we need young, so we can hatch. That'll hatch the 3 that we have. I'm not going to... This sturgeon's worth a ton of points, but playing him out's going to end up being a bummer for me because it has to be played in blue. So does this guy. So we can wait to play them in the last round if we want to play them out, especially him because he's worth a lot of points. And they're, well... Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play out a fish, and we're going to do this long-snouted lancet fish. It's going to eat over something. It's going to give us 3 card draw and a fish movement. No, let's actually wait to do that. We're going to hatch first. We're going to hatch this. We're going to hatch this. We're going to move him down here. We're going to hatch this. And we're going to move... I don't really need to move him anywhere. No, we'll move him down here. Okay. Give him another one of these. So when all players, we all get to lay eggs on our small fish. So here, 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 and here. Okay, well that did me a lot of good because I can hatch stuff. Okay. Young, he starts with, he has 7 young, and I've got 6. So if I get another hatch off, I should be good to beat him on that objective. So I think with all that said, we're going to play out this long-snouted lancet, and it has to eat something. So we're going to have it eat. It can go anywhere. Let's have it eat... that guy. When played, we get to move a fish, so I'm not going to move anything, but I'm going to draw 3. Okay. They're going to hatch those into fish and then lay 2 eggs. Let's play out this Pacific white cake. It's going to cost us 2 eggs, which is okay. We're going to place this out. It's got to go somewhere here. We're going to place this out here. And then I get to move. I get to hatch a fish and place a fish. So we're going to hatch this fish, and we're going to place a fish there. No, we're going to place that fish there. Or no, we'll do it there. Okay, I don't want to make schools yet. I'm trying to figure that out. So we're going to remove one of these. These will convert into that. Then they're going to hatch 2 and get 2 eggs. So we've got 2 turns left. We'll get a hatch. We'll get 3 hatches if I go ahead and try to do that. So maybe we want to get out something, and then we can figure that out. So I get 2 hatches. So let's do some egg laying. So we're going to lay an egg there. We're going to lay an egg there. We're going to lay an egg there, and we're going to lay an egg there. Okay, remove that. They're going to convert these into a school. I'm actually not feeling too bad about this. They're going to get 2 young. Okay, now we're going to hatch some eggs. So that hatches. This hatches. We can move something. I'm going to move this one across. This is going to hatch this egg. And then we're at the bottom. Their final action, they're going to draw a card. And then we're going to go to the end of the round. So end of round here, young, like I said, they start with 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, 6. So that gets them 12 points. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which gets me 22 points, plus the 3 for winning the objective. Then they're going to get 3 points for the Ravel card. Okay. So that gets removed. Now we're on to large fish. So large fish, they've got 3 by default. We have currently 3 also. Okay. We're about to make a ton of schools. Okay. So I want to get this oarfish out. And it's going to lay eggs on all my blue fish. So I need to get rid of those blue fish first. Or no, or get rid of those eggs on those bluefish. So we're going to hatch this. We're going to hatch this one. We're going to move somebody. We're going to move them here. They're going to form a school. We're going to hatch this one, which is going to form a school. And then we're going to move somebody and move this one down to form a school. Okay. They're going to place that there. They're going to get a card. All right. I've got to get this. If I play him, I can play this over this guy, and then we're not. Oh, I can't place him here because he's too high up. I can place out this one over him. He can eat that guy. These are just worth a ton of points, and I want to get them out. But maybe we play this one out and just let them get the point bump for placing that out. But I need eggs, and I just hatched all my eggs. So let's lay some eggs first. We'll get an egg here. We'll get an egg there. We'll get an egg there, and we'll get an egg there. Okay. They're going to remove this. They're going to take a card. All right. We're going to place out this. So we're going to spend 2 eggs and a young to place out this European sturgeon, which I'll give them the point swing. I don't really care at this point. So when activated, we can take a card from our discard pile. They're going to get the extra points. That's fine. Okay, they're going to convert these into a school. Get 2 eggs. Hatch 2 young, get 2 eggs. So right now, again, they have 3 large fish. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can get this giant oarfish out, that'll do us really good. So we're going to place this out for this oarfish. We're going to discard a card. We'll discard this. 2 young to get out this giant oarfish, and then everybody gets to place eggs on their bluefish. He'll get 4, or she'll get 4 eggs for it being a when played everybody effect. And the question is, where do we want to put this guy? I think the answer will be here. Or we can just put it over this. We'll do that. All right. They're going to turn 4 of these into young and then get 2 back. We've got 2 turns here. This yellow snapper I'm going to want to get for the very end of the game. I have no more large fish. So I think maybe we spend a turn hatching some stuff, and then we spend a turn maybe getting some cards and kind of just going from there. So we'll hatch. I get 3 hatches. Let's get card draw first. So let's get a card. No card. Oh, when activated, I get to take a card from here. We'll take this giant Trevally. Get a card draw from here. Get a card draw from here, and we'll take that back. Okay. They're going to remove this. They're going to convert into a school. They're going to turn all 4 of these into young. And then they're going to get 2 eggs. Okay, large fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we're good on large fish. Although I could get this Merlin out. And at the end of the game, we can play something up top. So let's get the Merlin out just to make sure. So we'll spend that to play out this striped Merlin. At the end of the game, we're going to be able to place a fish out in the sunlight zone. We'll place that guy. We'll just place him here. Because if I get this giant Trevally, or no, I'm sorry, if I get this yellow snapper out, then we're going to egg up the entire column here. And that should do us pretty well. Oh, that would actually be really nice. Hold on. No, we'll come back and we'll do that next round. It's okay. All right, and then we'll take their final action. They're going to convert these into fish. Come back here. Okay, so large fish. They have 3, so that gets them 6 points. Plus their Ravel scoring, which is 4, 12. Yeah, 4, 8, 12 minus 5. So 7. And then our scoring is going to be, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points. I win the thing, so I get +3. Okay. That's been removed. That's gone. We'll take our divers back. Shuffle this up. And we're going to move on to, and this is basically, the Ravel card's basically done. We'll remove that from the game. That gets removed. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got going on. So, we are going to, I'm going to make some more schools. So I can make another school here. We'll get to lay eggs on everybody if we play this out. And we get to lay some eggs here. So I think this is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to do this Escalar. Discard a card from our hand. 2 eggs. When played, place an egg on all your large fish. So that's going to go there. Because the Ravel scoring doesn't matter anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. They're going to place... Oh, they don't do that. They get this. All right, let's do some hatching. So this hatches. This hatches. This moves. This hatches. This moves, turns into a school. Okay. They're going to convert into a school. They're going to get 2 and get 2 eggs. Okay. I can combo it so that I can play out... I can only play 1 more fish here. So it probably doesn't matter. Let's get this... Let's discard this to get this out here. At the end of the game, we can egg everybody up. They're going to get a card. Okay. Okay. We're probably going to want to get these eggs hatched. Let's hatch this egg. We'll hatch this egg. We'll move this guy down here. We'll hatch this egg. And then, oh yeah, we already did that. That guy's going to go there. They're going to convert to a school. 2 there, 2 eggs. Okay, we've got 2 turns left. The best way, I got to get this guy out for sure. So we're going to get this guy out for an egg and a young. And at the end of the game, we can place out a fish into here. So I might have to end up just drawing to get enough resources in order to do that. Which means I'm not going to be able to move this here to form that school. So would it be better to actually get this guy out instead? Maybe it's better to get this guy out instead. So this would actually cost me an egg, a fish, and a card. So I'm going to discard this card instead and do this guy. Because I'll get to do some movement with him when I run down the thing. And we can place him here. I think this is probably the best option. Because if we place him here, we go down, we'll move some people around. Get a bunch of eggs laid out elsewhere, and at the end of the game... Although, I do want a card for the end of the game there, so maybe we'll do that and try to draw some cards. Okay, we'll do that. They're going to hatch these into young, and then do this. And then we're going to go here, we'll draw. We'll go here, we'll move these guys, convert them. It doesn't really matter. We'll move this down. Okay, what can I do? We'll take this one. We're going to draw a card. Everything needs an egg or a youngling. I don't think I'm going to get a fish. Everything needs an egg, and I have no eggs. So I'm not going to be able to pop that ability. Well, actually, no, I can lay all the eggs and then pop the ability. So I think I can do that. So I'll be able to get... So what's the most bang for my buck here? This guy's going to be 6. This guy's 8, which costs a young. So I'm not going to have a young for him. Oh, it can't be played up top anyway. So it has to be somebody who can play it at the top. I'll have eggs and cards. I think it's really just going to be this guy. But I won't have any young for him. So this can't be played. None of these can be played. So it'll have to be this guy. Okay. They're going to take their last turn. They're going to take a card. Okay. All right. So that's their done. We're going to go to endgame scoring. We're going to do, I have no points. So we're going to do lay eggs on all our purples. We'll go here, 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 here. Then we're going to do this effect to place a fish at the top somewhere. The only candidates I have are these three. These two require a young, so we're going to have to do this one, which will take these two away and an egg. And we'll place this out there. It doesn't matter where I place it. Okay. And that's going to be the game. So we have no end game scoring. They get 4 points for every fish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 40 points. They get 1 point for every 2 eggs. That's 1 point. They have 1 point for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Schools, they get 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 48 points. And then they have no consumed fish. So let's add up their score really quickly before we get on to our score. So their score, okay. We've got 14 plus 3 plus 3. 12 plus 3, 6 plus 7. So that's all from the beginning of each achievement. Holy cow. 40 points for their fish. And again, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 40 points for their fish. 1 point for eggs, 7 points for young, and 48 points for schools, putting them at 144. Okay. I don't think we did this. Okay. So points on fish. 10, 19, 21, 24, 25, 26, 30, 35, 36, 45, 45, 51, 54, 57. Okay, pretty good. Eggs, 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. So that's 4 points. 0 young. 5 schools is 30 points. Okay, this actually might be okay. We actually might have done this. There's 5 schools, so it's 30 points. And then consumed fish is 1, 2. Just 2, right? Yeah, 2 consumed fish. Okay, let's see. So we got 12 in the first round, 22 plus 3. That's going to be huge. 12 plus 3, 57, 4, 30, and 2, 145. Okay, let me make sure I didn't do that wrong. 12 plus 22 plus 3 plus 12 plus 3 plus 57 plus 4 plus 30 plus 2. We won by a single point. Holy cow. Okay, so a couple things to observe here. This ended up being a very smooth thing for us because I was pretty efficient. I was pretty efficient. Well, I wouldn't say efficient, but I was able, I think these columns being stuck from the Ravel card and us having particularly to get out young would have been very challenging. I mean, getting the young was a huge point swing for us. 2 points, and we had 11. 2 points for every one, we had 11. And then the large and small fish weren't bad. So I think having I think we were good. I think just having this as the column isn't as restrictive as it might seem because we do get at least 1 card draw plus we get to pull a card from a discard pile even if we didn't do anything here. So I think this was the thing that made it okay, we gotta So I don't know if it was this column or this column wanting to not put fish there. Although I didn't get a lot of when activated effects. I got mostly when played effects, which are very powerful. And then it helped that I only had 1 when played for everybody, so he only got 4 eggs from that. He didn't get a lot of eggs this whole time. And then he did not have any. We did get this one, so we got eggs. That was a big thing for us that we got that ability off. So we won by a single point, but that is the very hard mode for the Finspan plus Ravel. So let me know what you guys think. And I think I'm gonna do this again, at least for Wormspan and Wingspan. I think it'll be fun to like run through. So be on the lookout. We'll crank the difficulty up to 11. That might be just a little fun. This might be the beginning of a little series of like, let's see how hard we can make this. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So let me know what you guys thought of the playthrough. That was crazy. That was actually a pretty insane play. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.